with the armored train derailed, destroyed, and the Wolves of Ironwood bruised and battered upon the field of battle. Before it's even begun, Sarja Flint, the Viper, has made her appearance, looking down into the small clearing wherein the remaining Ironwood Company soldiers, personnel, and so forth have mounted a formidable defense. She yells something in a language none of you understand, and at her flank appear a horde of mounted warriors. Imagine, like, when frickin' Eomer's at the top of the thing and then the Rohirrim come up behind him. It's like that, but it's not triumphant. It's terrifying because you're the Uruk-hai.
No, I don't want to be the Uruk-hai.
Why don't first we roll initiative?
Kai got 2 success, 1 advantage, and 1 triumph.
Brett got 1 success, 2 advantage.
Sirocco got 2 success, 3 advantage.
Arnor got 3 success, 1 triumph.
Kel got 4 advantage.
It will go. 2 players, Sarja. 3 players, Sarja's army, the last player, and then Felicia. Here is something you could do.
Shoot her and kill her.
Awesome. It is on the table for sure.
Just keep that one in the back of your mind. Let that percolate.
You have, at the end of each of your turns, you can order the Ironwood Company defenders to do one of 3 things. And these 3 things, they're like legendary actions from D&D, so they'll refresh as we get back to the top of the initiative. You have 3 volleys that you can order. You have 2 coordinated defenses, and you have 1 coordinated charge. The volleys are obviously missile projectiles. That's crossbows, guns, what have you. Anything they have on hand, they will attempt to shoot the attackers. A coordinated defense will give them boosts and help them fend off the army, and may also help you all. Whereas a coordinated charge may sacrifice some defense, but will inflict more heavy casualties on Sarja's army. Oh, I will also say, before we get too into the thick of it, because Arnor rolled a triumph and Kai rolled a triumph, I'll return 2 points to the light side.
Wow.
Sweet.
So, first player, what do you want to do?
Brett will go first, and he is going to head on over to Kai, who put up a big ol' stink before this battle, and say nothing, just point at the ground, and then if she sits down, we'll heal her.
All right, because Kai is over half, that will be 2 difficulty to heal any wounds there.
Okay. I'll flip a dark side point to give us a light side point back.
Very nice. Make it harder for you.
Yeah.
So you'll upgrade that difficulty. So it'll be 1 red, 1 purple.
1 success, 3 advantage. So that I believe is 5 wounds healed.
Yes. 5 wounds healed, and then advantage heals strain. So 3 strain.
And then he will wordlessly stand and start walking towards the next person and order the Ironwood Company soldiers to volley.
Okie dokie. They do so at this long range distance here as the company lets loose just a flurry of arrows. Those streak overhead and impact this line of Sarja's defenders. You see a few of them go down, even from the front.
I'm going to take 2 maneuvers to prepare my crossbow, which will give me 2 strain.
You are shooting at, like I said, this will be long range, so that's 3 difficulty. However, Sarja has the adversary 1 trait, which means you will upgrade the difficulty of all combat checks targeting this character once. So, for you, Chris, that will be 1 red die, 2 purple dice.
Okay, sweet. Got 1 success and 1 advantage.
All right. That is enough to deal damage, so go ahead and deal damage.
So I activate the shock switch on my crossbow, which will deal the concussive quality, and from that will shoot lightning straight into her for 8 damage.
Great. She will suffer 3 wounds and be staggered for 1 round.
Nice.
Okay, so after I perform that, I will order the army to release 1 volley.
All right, they let loose with a volley, not as effective it seems as that last attack, but still, some of Sarja's forces crumble. All right, that is Sarja's turn. However, she's staggered, so she can only pull maneuvers. In that case, a volley from her riders streaks overhead, and the company and yourselves are peppered with arrows. One of you may make a group coordination check. You will add 3 boost dice to this check.
I think Kai has the greatest coordination because Arnor has 3, but you have 1 yellow. So
Yeah, you should probably do it, Kai.
Go for it, Kai.
Okay. I rolled 4 success and 2 advantage.
Then, the party, everyone will take 1 strain. However, no one takes any wounds.
Does that mean Brett is unconscious?
Yeah, I'm over my threshold also. I'm
Gosh.
incapacitated.
I'm at 15 of 14. Yeah, I'm incapacitated as well.
with Arnor's freaking bulwark, can you at least give some extra coverage?
You can spend a story point, and one of them cannot suffer that strain, and you'll suffer that strain instead.
Seeing this volley coming back at them from Sarja's forces, Arnor is going to take the person closest to him, which just happens to be Red. He's going to take Red behind him and raise up his shield, taking upon himself some extra strain, trying to, he's still kind of beat up from the train wreck and whatnot, but so it was a quick movement and quick action to protect Red from the incoming fire.
All right, then Bread will not suffer that strain, and Arnor will take it instead. Then, as Sarja finishes up with that order, she will prepare a maneuver to charge with the rest of her army.
Sarako will try a basic medicine check on Kel to see if he can reduce her strain at all.
Okay, then. That will be 2 difficulty medicine.
That is 2 success and 1 threat.
You heal Kel for 2 wounds and no strain.
Hoping for advantages here.
Doesn't fix my brain damage.
You stitch her wounds up and you're like, why are you not away?
Sarako, goes to Kel. He just very hastily, stuffs some gauze into, an open wound or something that he snatched off of Pred's belt or something. And he's like, Kel! And then he tries to smack her face a couple times, and he's like, men, fire, keep firing! And he will order another volley to go over to the enemy troops. And that should be the 3rd volley, right?
That is the 3rd volley, yes. That one was pretty good, as they let out that big slew of arrows headed toward Sarja's army here.
Arnor is going to go ahead and do can't really make a ranged attack, so he's going to do a medicine check on Kel.
Help! Help!
Okay, 2 difficulty.
Okay.
Yes!
That's what we needed, was that one little advantage.
Kel gets 1 wound and 1 strain back.
After that happens, Arnor is going to yell out, "Prepare the defenses!" and launch a coordinated defense.
You see the Ironwood soldiers get into lines and phalanxes and what have you.
I will try a medicine check on Fatima if I can, because she's the only one that's not awake yet.
Go for it.
I did roll 1 advantage, which I think is exactly what you need.
Perfect.
Yeah, 1 advantage. Fatima heals 1 strain.
All right, as Kel helps Fatima come back to awareness, she's going to turn to the rest of the Ironwood company around them and say, launch another defense.
All right, they continue to form even tighter knit shield walls and form up behind the palisades and lay out their pikes. It's Sarja's army's turn, and Sarja will move with them, but she can't perform actions due to being shocked by Kai. So, a veritable horde of these horsemen charge down this hill. They seem to be wearing some kind of chitinous armor, though the horns protruding from their heads you surmise to be natural, as in part of their bodies, not part of the armor that is covering their forms. One of you recognizes at least the shape of these people, having seen them for their true selves before. And if anyone else would like to make a lore check, a daunting lore check, I'll let you.
I've got 2 yellows.
If you have yellow, go.
Okay. 1 success and 4 threats.
That's a lot of threats. So, though you got a success, you know that these are the people from which Valicia is a halfling of.
Well, I could have guessed that.
Yeah, you could have guessed it, but now I know.
All right. As they charge, they will spend their maneuvers and suffer some strain, going from long to medium, medium to short, and then short to engaged. Last player.
Fatima, regaining consciousness, stands up, pulls her sling taut, and tries to take a pot shot at the big lady herself.
Go for it. So this will just be 1 red.
2 successes and 3 advantage.
Nice.
Great. How much for damage then?
7 damage.
Sarja will take 2 wounds.
Ooh.
Does Fatima want to give an order? A coordinated charge will negate whatever advantages you gained from a coordinated defense.
Fatima is not going to. She's not sending these people out. Everyone knows you gotta hold formation. You break formation, you're gonna be routed.
All right. We have Valicia, who will do a chaotics check. Unfortunately, Valicia gets 2 failures and 3 advantage, so this chaotics check does not go off with a bang, more with just like a little pop and a whistle. However, she will use those 3 advantage to negate Sarja's 1 melee defense.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, 2 players. Who's up?
Okay, tragically, I think that Red needs to heal himself. I hate to do that, but also if I pass out again, that's to nobody's benefit. How many difficulty is that for me, Ryan?
That'll be 4 difficulty.
4!
2 because you're over your half, and then 2 because it's against yourself.
Wow! 4 success, 2 threat, 1 triumph.
Wow.
No.
Like I did with Sirocco, I will allow you to heal the same amount of strain as wounds with the triumph.
That is such relief. So that's 8 total. Can I order another defense? Will that like triple defense up, or are we at max defense right now?
You can continue to add defense. Yes. Next player.
The enemies are upon us, right?
They are.
I mean, I can think of one character that has a super special move that kills a lot of minions.
Okay, well then I will use a story point to activate my heroic ability, which is called Kamikaze. So while this ability is active, I can perform an incidental once per round on my turn and immediately defeat 1 minion group within short range. And because I have it upgraded, this lasts for 2 rounds. I add 2 damage to every one of my hits, and I defeat all minions within short range.
Great. Go for it. Then, as you whip out your sword and just wade into this sea of horsemen, preempting their charge before they even like crash with their lances and whatnot into the armies of the Ironwood Company, you leap into the fray, battering aside their lances, cracking their shields, cleaving these warriors and their mounts in twain, and you fell around 15 of them.
Oh, hot dang.
And this lasts for 2 rounds, so this will be active next turn as well.
Perfect. Well, Sarja had couched her lance, but seeing Kel just stream into her forces, she will discard it and draw a blade from her hip. This blade is almost dripping with like this void ichor, crackling purple and black goo that just streaks from the blade and then evaporates simultaneously into the air as these little streaks of black mist. And she charges at Kel.
I do have 3 defense.
3 melee defense?
I do.
Okay. Boom. All right. 1 success, 2 advantage. You will take 12 wounds.
But that's not including my soak, right?
This blade ignores 10 points of soak.
Jesus Christ, I'm okay. I'm over my wound threshold if I take 12.
Even after the superb first aid that Sirocco and Arnor administered?
I'm back down.
Kel, you will be disoriented until the end of the encounter, which means you'll add a setback die to all checks you make. And then Sarja will also crit.
Great.
That was just the crit from falling
yeah,
down.
Of course.
Stop it, Sarja.
And this is Sarja's crit. From suffering a fearsome wound, you increase the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Ryan, I actually have an ability that lets me decrease a crit by 10. Can I use that on one of those?
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to use it on the first one so that I'm not dazed, because it will give me the exact same thing as the other one. So it'll give me 2 of the difficulty on the presence and willpower. I will take that over being dazed.
Then you'll have 2 fearsome wounds, and your presence and willpower checks are increased difficulty by 2.
Okay, great. I will take that instead.
That's Sarja's turn.
I think we have to do something about Sarja here.
Really?
So Sarja is what, in like within short range?
If Kel moved into the fray, then yes, she's in short range now.
Okay. I think Sirocco will go. First things first, I'm going to spend 2 story points. I think the situation warrants it. I am activating Sarako's special ability.
Now, I'll say this. You have, because of the coordinated defense that everyone has been doing, they've been accumulating advantage for themselves. That has gone over their threshold of what they can, their pool. You can just take an advantage to have on this roll. So under symbols, just add an advantage to the roll.
Oh, okay. Here's what happens. Sarako, seeing Kel cut a swath through these incoming attackers and then go down by Zarya's blade, there is just a little devilish smile that creeps across his lips, and everybody in the area feels this very dark aura emanating from him. An aura of bloodlust as Sarako's body temperature rises and he sees his foe in front of him. And so he takes his sword and, as light as a feather, rushes down Sarja to make an attack on her. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to intentionally upgrade the difficulty of this to give us back 1 light side point. So I should be rolling a red and a purple. And that is going to be 1, 2 greens, 3 yellows, and
Accurate 1, so you should get a boost.
I will get a boost from that, and I will get another boost from Duelist, so that should be 2 boosts. All right, here goes nothing, and I will roll. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because I've activated my ability, the ability allows me to take away either a red or a purple, so I'm just going to go ahead and take away that red. So, Sarako, on this, rolled 3 success, 6 advantage, and a triumph.
Woo! Sarako's time to shine, baby.
So, dealing a total of 7 damage,
And she will suffer 2 wounds.
which is enough for me to use that triumph to crit, and then I will activate that crit 6 more times with all 6 of those advantage to add plus 60 to this crit roll.
Avenge me!
This is everything I've ever wanted.
Oh, what? No, it's fine. I got an 88 compromised. Increased difficulty of all skill checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. So as Sarja comes down and just cleaves Kel, takes her to the ground, in her shadow, there's a glint of steel and a little smile from Sarako as he jumps up and slashes her straight under the arm, getting her in the armpit where, the joint of her armor is, drawing blood, dealing a bit of damage, and just severing a few key muscles, making it harder for her to do anything. And as side effects of my thing, Sarako will recover 2 strain, and all enemies within short range will take 2 strain.
Nice.
Jeez. That causes 5 of these riders to just flee the battlefield then.
Arnor, before making his move, is going to call out to the troops, "Marksmen, thin their forces. I will go help them." And Arnor is going to run and charge at Sarja with a massive shield and try to give her a nice whack.
Go for it.
I want to voluntarily increase the difficulty of this, so I will make one of those purples a red. And then I will also activate my racial ability to add a setback die to add +2 to the damage dealt of an attack. Arnor got 1 advantage and 1 triumph.
Ooh.
Dope.
All right. Deal damage. +2.
I believe that is going to be 6, so...
You deal 1 wound to her.
And then what can I do with triumphs? I've never actually gotten a triumph while I've attacked somebody.
You can crit.
I'm gonna crit with my freaking shield.
Bash
Amazing.
Knock her off her steed.
87, compromised.
You got 1 less than Sarako.
That was pretty good. Wow. So now all of her checks are increased by 2. So she'll be rolling 4 purples.
Wow.
Seizing the opportunity that Kel and Sarako made, Arnor, attempting to assist his one fallen comrade and Sarako, who is there, but maybe a bit vulnerable, comes in and whacks Sarja right in the side with his shield.
I'll say with that triumph, you unseat her.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then the volley flies overhead and her forces are thinned. 1 more player until her army goes.
Okay. I really need to heal my strain, so I will perform a medicine check on myself.
Go for it. It'll be +2 difficulty, so that'll be 3 difficulty total.
Okay, sounds good. So I got 2 successes, so heal 2.
Hey, well, not what you were hoping for, but
You heal 2 wounds.
Yeah, it's something, so I'm going to use my free maneuver to prepare my crossbow.
Great, and then you only need to do the 1 maneuver on the next turn. All right, Sarja's army goes as they clash with these Ironwood Company soldiers. Let's see what happens.
come on, boys, hold the line.
It is a brutal attack as they spread across these lines, but not nearly as bad as it would have been had they not been ordered into these defensive positions beforehand. But still, at least a dozen of the Ironwood Company soldiers go down. But before they did go down, this battle was looking pretty almost even.
But now it's not anymore.
Now it's
That's
not
supposed
anymore.
to be good news.
It was looking good, but now it's not.
Fatima is going to once again call on the remaining ranged weapons users in the crowd to attack, should I say. Don't stop firing! And then is going to walk toward Kel, trying to make her way through this melee. And as kind of the battle ebbs and flows, it kind of ebbs around Kel. And she goes to try to help her regain consciousness.
Go for it, make a medicine check. That'll be 2 difficulty.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Hey, look at that.
So Kel heals 1 wound and 1 strain.
Yay.
I'm still incapacitated, but I do appreciate the effort.
Well, that sucks.
As Valicia attempts to unleash another wave of chaotic energy, with 1 failure, 1 threat, and 1 despair, this just shockwave of void explosions ripples from one side of the line down the entire way. That takes out 26 of the defenders, leaving you with 4.
No!
Damn it, Felicia.
Felicia.
And she also demolishes 39 of Sarja's army.
Ooh, okay.
Dang.
Everyone needs to make a formidable, I will let you choose, between athletics and coordination.
Any chance I could argue for discipline?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yay, thank you.
All right. Sarako rolled 2 threats.
Sirocco will suffer 2 strain.
Unfortunately, Kai got 5 failure and 1 advantage.
Kai will suffer 5 damage, so that is affected by soak. So you'll take 2 wounds.
I rolled 1 success and 2 threats,
So Fatima will suffer 2 strain.
falling once again unconscious.
Ugh. Brett rolled 1 failure, 4 threat.
You will then take 1 damage and 4 strain.
I have soak of 2.
Yay!
No wounds for Brad.
Arnor got 2 failures and 1 advantage.
You will suffer 2 damage. Kel, how many critical injuries do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, here we go. 16. Your brawn will be reduced by 1 until this critical injury is healed, as you suffer a horrific injury.
Oh, my brawn? Really? Fuck.
Okay, that was Valicia's turn. It's back to the top with a player.
Sarako would love to go.
Okay.
Now, Sarja's melee defense is back up.
This is correct. So you will have a setback on this.
Is she on her feet after Arnor bowled her?
No, she hasn't moved. She's still prone.
Oh, perfect. Do I get like a boost from that or something? Or
I'll give you a boost.
cool. In that case, I'm gonna flip a light side point to give me 5 yellows.
I'll flip a dark side point.
I'll heal 2 strain.
Okay, everything counts.
I love the joy with which Seth said that.
And the melee defense adds a setback.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So at the start of my turn, because my ability is still active, I'm going to go ahead and recover those 2 strain that I got. As you can see, this wave of chaotic energy that erupted from Valicia, Sarako just kind of like sloughs through it, and you can see him gain energy from the thrill of the battle, and who will heal that 2 strain, as well as dispersing 2 strain onto all enemies within short range.
more of these riders flee. And as you charge towards Sarja with your Bastilero's saber raised, you're not even stepping on solid ground. You are clambering over bodies at your feet.
Someone did blow up the entire defensive line.
Sarako does not even seem to notice. And it just blood pounding in his ears. Sarako is so zoned in right now with only one eye on the prize, Zarya, just eyes like a predator staring her down. And he is going to roll, and I'm going to go ahead and use the ability for the last time and take away that red to give myself an extra success. That's going to be 3 success and 9 advantage. And I also did this wrong last time. It'll deal 7 damage again, but I realized my sword has a pierce of 2, so it'll ignore 2 soak. I will use one of those advantage to crit and the other 7 to add plus 70 to it.
Great. Then she will take 4 wounds.
Oh, what? How do I keep rolling so low? And on this crit, Sarako rolled 112, temporarily lame. Until this critical injury is healed, the target cannot perform more than 1 maneuver during their turn. So Sarako, glaring at Zarya and just playing with his food, comes over and he just digs his saber into a chink in her armor on her leg, and he just sticks it in there and wriggles it around, just scraping against bone and severing muscle. And you can see him smiling as he just tears it out of her leg, and blood spatters and mixes in with the blood of, tens of fallen men.
Okay, sweet. So with that, and with my maneuver, I'm going to prepare for that second prepared that I need to activate the shock capability and concussive quality of the crossbow.
Just so you know, you will upgrade the difficulty of this because Sarja is engaged with Sarako, and then I'm going to spend a dark side point, so you will roll 2 reds.
Oh, you sure about that? Well, bam! I'm gonna upgrade with the light side, and I'm gonna do 4 right here. So, using a light side point, I upgrade, and let's see what we got here. Come on, baby! Kai got 4 success. And so with that being a success in the attack, I will activate the talent of Lucky Strike using Presence to add to the damage. And so with that, Kai has been waiting for this opportunity, will focus her sights on Sarja, seeing that she's badly wounded, and will say under her breath as she focuses her scope, will say, "Nowhere to go now." And will shoot the crossbow and will hit her. That's 14 damage I inflict on her.
She meets your gaze as you mutter this phrase from across the way, and your crossbow bolt flies and sticks right through her eye, piercing out the back of her skull.
Dang.
Sarja stumbling for a moment as this bolt impacts her, sending her over her wound threshold here, so she'll get distracted. Can't perform a free maneuver. This blade in her hand, just emanating sickly void energy, seems to will her arm of its own accord as it raises to strike Sarako. Arnor, if you'd like, you may intercede.
Arnor will.
I'm not saying that you won't impose any sort of difficulty to this. It's just her attack will hit you instead of Sarako. But you've got a big shield, you got defense.
Well, she also has setbacks galore already, so she has 2 from her critical injuries, and then she'll get 4 from Arnor's defense. Arnor is going to take the hit.
Okay, then. These are added difficulty, not upgraded, so she'll roll 4 purples, and then 4 setbacks because of the defense, yes. I'm spending a dark side point.
2 strain recovered!
The last bastion.
And let's see what happens, shall we? 2 success, 1 advantage.
Ooh.
Okay. He is going to use his parry talent,
Which will...
when you suffer a hit from a melee attack after damage, but before soak, suffer 3 strain to reduce damage by 2 plus my rank, which is 3. So it'd be 5.
Okay, so before soak. Very nice. Then you will take 8 wounds.
Okay, that's 22.
Ooh.
1 away from your threshold. And she will crit with that 1 advantage.
Reduce that crit by 10.
Will do. as Sarja's blade comes down and cleaves through just a corner of this shield, slicing through it as if it weren't even there. A sizzling chunk of this metal shearing off into the dirt below. The sword continues down, cutting through leather, mail, flesh, and bone as it severs Arnor's right arm from his body.
Oh, Jesus. Oh no, not again.
Wait, that's what happened to me. Yeah.
The two of you, Sarja and Arnor, lock eyes for a moment. You see her just breathing, spurting rage, and then she just crumples to the ground, dead.